Yeat is everywhere, not just online, but financially powerful. Tracks like Rich Minion and Lifestyle flood TikTok and Spotify playlists. But here's the hidden question. When the music plays, who is getting the publishing royalties? We clearly know how his albums are distributed. What remains a mystery is who owns the composition rights, the songwriting side of his catalog. In this video, I'm walking you through everything that's public, everything we still don't know, and why Yeat's setup might represent a new blueprint for Gen Z artists who want scale without giving up ownership. Yeat is signed to Field Trip Recordings, the indie label founded by industry figure Zach Bia. Field Trip serves as his launching pad, but it's not isolated. It operates under a joint venture with Geffen Records, which is part of Interscope Geffen A&M, a subsidiary of Universal Music Group. On October 18, 2024, Yeat released his fifth studio album, Lifestyle, through the same business structure: Field Trip, Lifestyle Corporation, Capitol, and Universal. That's a straightforward major label setup for his masters. But this structure reveals nothing about who owns his publishing. Despite tons of media coverage, detailed interviews, and biographies, nothing has confirmed that Yeat signed a publishing deal with any corporate publisher. There's no pro registration, no industry announcement, and no press release containing his publishing setup. In multiple interviews, including features from The Fader and The Face, Yeat's persona is painted as intensely private and intentionally vague, especially when it comes to contracts. That consistent silence suggests the lack of public information isn't accidental, it's by design. So if there's no evidence of a publishing deal, what does that mean? Increasingly, new artists are signing with major labels for distribution and marketing, but keeping their publishing rights. Some use admin-only services like Cobalt or Concord to collect royalties, but retain 100% of their songwriter ownership. Given Yeat's consistent control over his image and his unique release structure, it's likely he falls into that category, meaning he owns all of his compositions, and any royalties from sync deals, TikTok virality, or ad placements go directly to him, not a publishing company. Owning your publishing means owning long-term revenue streams. Streaming pays fractions of a penny per play, and only a portion of that even goes toward publishing. But over time, especially with huge volumes of streams, sync placements, or TikTok licensing, publishing adds up fast. If Yeat is keeping all of that in-house, he's not just building long-term hype, he's locking in long-term earnings. And if he ever sells his catalog, he's the one with all the leverage. Record label deals and publishing deals are two separate things. Most artists sign away their masters, but keep their publishing, or vice versa. In publishing, there are three common setups: co-publishing, where you split royalties and ownership; admin only, where you pay a company to collect royalties but keep everything; and self-administered, you run your own publishing entity entirely. Since no deal has been made public, and Yeat has never even hinted at a publishing partner, the safe conclusion is that he's either self-administering or using an admin-only service. Either way, still owning everything. Here's what we do know. Yeat's albums are distributed by some of the biggest labels in the world. That gives him scale, playlisting, and mainstream visibility. But behind the scenes, it's likely he owns the stuff that really matters, the songs themselves. That's a powerful combination. Distribution through a major ownership in-house, it's becoming the blueprint. Get the reach, but keep your rights. Yeat may not have talked about it publicly, but his actions are speaking loud and clear. What do you think? Does Yeat own his publishing? If so, is this the future of modern hip-hop business strategy? Drop a comment and let me know who you want me to break down next. Maybe Ice Spice? Maybe Metro Boomin? If you made it this far, thank you for watching Money and Music. I'll catch you next time.